There's a Zelda movie rumored to be in production since 2021 has been officially confirmed to be happening back in November 2023, and recently has been paired with an official release date of March 26, 2027. So I'm gonna give you a little foreplay so you know the magnitude of what we have on our hands, bro. The movie's being produced by Avi Arad, which if you're not familiar with the nigga's name, you're definitely familiar with his imprint all over Marvel in general, like Blade, Spider-Verse, all the good ones, and I think some bad ones too. We're not gonna talk about that. But yo, he's moving like Daenerys back when she actually had good writing, which is actually great to see from a producer. Thank God. But everything sounds good so far. Like, we have a company that stands as one of the last bastions of innovation and creativity in a Game of Thrones that is the gaming industry, with one of the most potent film producers in the game. What could go wrong? And this is where some things get a little bit interesting. This is where niggas on Twitter get involved. Actually, I want to take a second to say hi. It's been a minute. Again, thank you for giving this whole thing a chance. And I'm really excited to see where we can take with this shit. I've been personally, outside of like escaping New York, I've been on my Benny Gesserit shit trying to, like, you know, master my mind, and it's bears some fruit a little bit. But anyway, that's not the point of the video, my nigga. Let's get on to the next thing. But hope you've been taking care of yourself, and let me stop pushing some parasocial boundary. Hold on. So there's a nigga that scouts potential candidates for actors for a living, predominantly in the Marvel scene, if I'm not mistaken. I had to re-up on this last night, so I'm trying my best to keep up with all this. He has been cited with reports of Hunter Schafer potentially playing Zelda. Now, this is where I'm gonna take a second and pause, because I gotta address the elephant in the room. Hunter Schafer would be fucking great! Yo, I'm tired of going on. Yo, I've been looking on Twitter and I've just been seeing endless niggas talk about, oh, that's a nigga in a fucking car. That crazy shit, bro. And I just, look, I encourage you to have an open mind. I get, like, in general, just with, you know, just navigating life as a whole, but especially when it comes to people's sexuality. And I know, like, I feel like a lot of people are stuck in their ways with, like, a man can't be a woman if you're looking at it from the base level. But at the very least, if you're gonna approach it with that mindset, at least don't be so hostile about it. Like, I literally saw a trans kid kill themselves on Twitter like 2 weeks ago on some dumb shit, and the next thing that niggas did was make jokes about their death, and that shit's not cool, bro. I feel like, look, just so we can reel this in, I just want to make sure, like, I'm emphasizing within this video, like, an actual standpoint from why I think Hunter Schafer would be great as Zelda. Not only the fact that she's fucking, she looks smack like her. This is actually a good point to mention that, like, a young nigga myself has some little personal stake back in the game. I feel like Breath of the Wild was my first experience with escapism as an idea. It showed me a world where escapism was okay. Low-key, as long as you just utilize your time within that paradigmatic prison in, like, a constructive way. And that's what a lot of RPGs mean to me, and Breath of the Wild embodied that notion to a fucking T. Pair that with the crazy emotional beats and boom, a nigga was hooked. As a young black man in America, I thought I was genetically predisposed to substance abuse like the media tries to portray me as, but actually it's a fucking gaming addiction, bro. Brett, hold on. I don't know if I got my cartridges on me, but, like, yo, just know, bro, Zelda's held it down for me for a minute, which is why I was really excited to play Majora's Mask. Unfortunately, I didn't get to finish that yet, but we gonna get there. Anyway, so I can actually address the preconceived notion of how I'm approaching this argument. I think Hunter Schafer would be great. She did a great job in Euphoria, and I've seen her, honestly, like, she carries such an exuberance to her that's, like, honestly, like, a spectacle in and of itself. And it's unfortunate that a lot of people, this is what happened with Ellie and the whole Last of Us thing, that people try to take the, oh, would I fuck her, like, stance, rather than if she's an actual good actress, which is a problem intrinsically in and of itself. But if you really think about it, Hunter Schafer would be great, and I think we need to start having some uncomfortable conversations about how we actually what parts we value as a society within actual, like, forms of media. Like, bro, and this goes into, like, the fucking DEI angle and shit like that. Like, I feel like I'm not gonna talk about race swap and shit like that, but on the base level, just because you see a black actor, a black actress, or a female in a lead where that's actually empowering women does not mean that you are not pedestalized and demonized as a contrast. And I feel like you approaching it, or any film consumption with that lens, is just, it's so degradative to the medium itself. Like, I don't know. I just feel like you should get some intertextual capabilities, and this isn't fucking a slight. If I see another nigga on Twitter, like, he's fucking, like, yo, I'm not fucking combobulate, bro. I'm just gonna end it here. But I think all that would be dope. Now, if you're asking yourself, Aries, which you're probably not, Aries, why don't you come for Cyberpunk or fucking Persona 3? A nigga is tired, bro. I just spent, like, so much time meditating, working out, and I'm barely getting this video out as it is. I'm about to go play chess, come back, hopefully edit this bitch down and get it out to y'all. Which, again, please, and I cannot stress this enough, there's so much going on the channel, and my personal inbox, along with the Instagram for the JoyConBoyz, is in the description below. And even just the comment section would actually be easier, or the JoyConBoyz Instagram itself, or the Twitter, if you'd like to feedback any critique of any kind. Because, again, like, something I want to stress here is that I move with integrity above anything else, so I will always ask what y'all think. Like, I'm so dead ass. I mean, of course, I have to with like this kind of I don't think I've seen this channel being done before, and I really hope we just do this in the right way that's respectful and honors his legacy. But and that's enough about me. This video is like about 7 minutes as it is, and I'm trying to get my chest fixed, bro. I'm trying to get my my scholar's mate. That's corny. I can see why some niggas be calling me corny in the comments. We're gonna work on it, bro. My prefrontal cortex coming. But much love. Make sure you take your time and enjoy yourself, and I'll catch you niggas on the flip. Anything else? Yeah, no. Later.